Brutal Beachhead is right next to Redline Rig and is another one of the drops added as part of Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3. I personally think this is one of the best locations in the entire map, and I really like how it's looking at the moment. That being said, this video is going to tell you exactly how to land here every single time and win every single time you land here. That being said, I appreciate the support if you drop a like so this video can reach even more people, and with that being said, let's get straight on into the video. So as I said before, it is at the south of the map. It is the most south location this season, meaning the rotates can sometimes mean a little bit dodginess. That being said, what it lacks up in positioning, it makes up for loot. It has 36 chests in here, meaning it has more chests than Redline Rig, Brawler's Battleground, the Nitrodome, Pleasant Piazza, Grim Gate, Lavish Lair, Classy Courts, and Grand Glacier. It also has 30 ammo boxes, which isn't quite as good, however is still solid. One thing I would recommend, just before we jump into game to show you how it's done there, is making sure you make use of the permanent heals around the map. There is now cacti which give you health, 30 health every time you interact with them, whether that be shield or white HP. All you have to do is hit them and they respawn. So if anything, if you're uncontested, maybe consider not popping any heals here, and instead of venturing off into the desert and then getting full HP that way. Then you can save all your shield in your loadout and you are so chilling. Alright, that's enough waffling, it's time to get into game to show you how it is done. So, where do I think you should land in this location? I personally think the south side of Brutal Beachhead is so much better than the north side, and I think you should land there. If you want a perfect drop for any part of Brutal Beachhead you would like, make sure you go check out the link in the description when you can buy personalized drop maps for any part of the map you want to drop at. They're pretty cheap and they work 100% of the time, used by the best pros in the world. As well as the back having slightly more loot, the back also is more elevated, giving you that little bit of high ground against the rest of the people that land here. It is a massive location after all, and high ground can do a lot of things. You see, we got the perfect drop here for the floor loot up top. If people are actually landing with me, I would land on the weapon. However, since people are not landing with me because I'm in a custom match, just getting the SMG and the minis in any order, that's fine. If we just talk about how well designed this location is, it looks so awesome. You can drop down, and top floor there is a slurp barrel, so you can quickly grab that. It's shield that you can use, and it's just a little bit expendable. From then, drop down. I'm not sure there's any chest spawns at the top, although it's possible they might not spawn for me. After all, chest spawns are about 50% now, so it's quite possible a lot of these chests aren't spawning in the location. I would personally keep looting a layer at a time, then explore this part of the ship, go down the stairs, and then keep dropping down from there. You want to make sure you're scooping up every single chest and avoiding this main deck if possible. The main deck's going to be a bit of a grief fest, and you're not going to have many mats off spawn, so trying to loot this area is going to be slightly dodgy, especially in competitive matches. Just keep heading downstairs, stay below deck, and all your dreams will come true. The medallion that spawns here some games is really quite spectacular. You might be wondering what of the 3 medallions spawns in this location, and I will tell you, it is the medallion that gives you 100% nitro all of the time. And I cannot tell you how powerful this is. I don't know if I can get it up, but I will show you a clip on screen. It's playing right now of FNCS champion Swizzy running through endgame like there's no tomorrow with this medallion, because you can literally walk straight through walls. And I know how crazy that sounds, but it is true, and it's on the screen right now if I could find it. Now you can see there's a balcony up here, and you'll have finished looting this area, so I want you to look down onto this area because there might be someone looting around this point. It offers quite a good leverage point. You've got high ground, you can get a free beam, and then if you do beam them, you can quite often hit that little bit of a W key, if you know what I'm saying. Something great to do though, if you do have a terrible drop, land through this kind of like window straight onto a car where you can just dip away, get your bulletproof tires, get your grenade launcher turret, and there's a fully nitro based ring over here. You can just switch your seats, you know, hit a bit of a shot at the ship, then make your getaway. Pretty simple, and there's actually a hut just here with okay loot and a reboot van that you can just chill by while you loot up. That's the getaway option, but what about a couple more bonus tips? This drop's so good because it also gives the metal. There is so much metal in this drop, it's crazy. And metal is one of the most strongest things this season due to the fact we have these nitro fists which can't break fully built metal, and also the nitro dash thing where you run through builds. Fully built metal is completely safe. So mark my words, people that land places with a lot of metal are going to come out on top this season due to the fact that they can build fully metal boxes and not get running on constantly. With the medallion in this drop, there is also the mythic combat shotgun, which although is a little bit underrated at the moment, I think it's going to become meta as people using the nitro gloves will quite often stop in midair, and the combat excels at that point. It can easily hit like massive damage from miles away due to its small reticle. A little bit of help here for you guys. You can see we go straight through the wood, we go straight through the brick, and we don't go straight through the metal. Of course, it stalls us a bit, which if I was in a box of full metal, I can then prepare or get out, or like, you know, prepare myself. That is why metal is so strong this season. That being said, that is how to win at Brutal Beachhead every single time, chat, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you like the video and check out the drop maps in the description. That would really help me out. Watch the video on the screen right now to land another drop this season, or you could land at both of them. They're both on the screen right now. My head's probably getting covered by them. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.